Hello everyone, it's Victor here once again, and welcome to Victor's Tiny Kitchen, where we cook Filipino favorites and more. And for today guys, I'm going to be cooking something that is healthy yet so delicious. And this is the stir-fry vegetables with shrimps. Let's get started. The first thing that we need to do here is to stir-fry our shrimps. And before we do that, we have to marinate it first. And the first thing that I need to do here is to add in my all-purpose flour. So I just added 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour in my shrimps here. And by the way, I'm using 400 grams of shrimps here that are headless, deveined, and peeled. And next thing I will do here is to add about a teaspoon here of lemon pepper. And I want a little bit of kick in my shrimp here, so I'm going to add about half a teaspoon here of crushed pepper. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon here of ground garlic. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon here of sesame oil. And about a tablespoon here of soy sauce. And I'm going to give it a good mix. And I'm going to set this aside for 15 minutes. So it's been 15 minutes since we marinated our shrimps, and now it's time for us to stir fry them. So my wok here is nice and hot, and I've just added 2 tablespoons of olive oil in it. And to this I'm going to add in my marinated shrimp. And I'm now going to add about a tablespoon here of olive oil. My wok here is dried up. By the way, the temperature here of my cook pot is at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So these guys are done. So my shrimps here are cooked, so I'm just taking them out from the pan here. And on the same wok here, I'm going to add in about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And these are the vegetables that I'm going to be using here. This is sliced celery, and then chopped acorn squash, and then the string beans. And also, I'm going to be using julienne carrots here, as well as orange bell pepper. So now we'll start stir frying our vegetables, and on a hot olive oil here I'm going to add in onions. This is 1 whole onion that I have chopped. We're going to give it a stir, and now that my onions are translucent, I'm going to add in my garlic. And these are 5 cloves of garlic that I have minced. And now that I could smell the aroma from the garlic, I'm going to add in my string beans, or long beans, together with my acorn squash. The reason guys why I'm adding first my string beans here and acorn squash is because they're so tough and they take time to cook. And to this I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I'm going to season it with salt and freshly ground pepper. I'm going to give it a stir. And to this I'm going to add a cup of fish broth. And I want to thicken my sauce here, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons here of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to give it a really good stir. And I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes since my acorn squash and string beans here have been simmering. And now it's time for me to add in my julienne carrots. And now I'm going to add in my 1.5 cups of chopped celery, together with my 1/2 julienne orange bell pepper here. And then to this I'm gonna add a tablespoon here of oyster sauce. Just sprinkle them on top of my veggies here. It's good. And I'm gonna give it another stir. And to this I'm gonna add my 1/4 cup here of chopped scallions. Give it a stir. I'm gonna cover this for the next 2 minutes, and then once that's done, we're gonna add in our sauteed shrimp, and we're done. So our veggies here are cooked, and before I would add in my shrimps here, I'm gonna just add about a drop here of sesame oil. I love the flavor and smell of sesame oil here. And I'm gonna add back in my sauteed shrimps here. Give it a good stir. And now this is done and ready to serve. Hi guys, I'm back here, and my stir-fried vegetables with shrimps is now cooked, and it looks so yummy. And I'm gonna taste it right now. I'm going to taste some of the vegetables here. I'm going to do the celery. Yummy. And some shrimp. Guys, this is really tasty. And the nice thing about this is it's so healthy that I can eat this every day. Especially that I've been eating all-you-can-eat buffets like for the past 2 weeks now. This is such a welcome change in my diet. They're all vegetables and shrimps. They're the healthiest food that I could ever eat. I hope you guys will give it a try, and let me know what you think about this dish when you cook it by writing down your comments at the comment section below. And in case you haven't yet, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos. And thank you again for watching today, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye for now.